And we welcome you to a blustery sunny Saturday afternoon, or morning I should say. I feel the dreams for this U-15B matchup featuring the visiting Verdun Blue Jays and the hometown Kahnawake Warhawks. Let's take a look at the Hawks defensively. Over at first base we have Cheyenne Day. Second base, Rihanna Delaboost. Over at short, Ethan Brascoop and Kahnawake Jacobs. At third, in left field, Guwat Sahayani Barnes. Left center field, and in right center field, Yago Hahio Deer. And today's starter, Jugahawita Montour, taking on Rafael Molina, leading things off for the Blue Jays in the top of the first. Just 5 regulars for Verdun. There's ball one outside. Warhawks coming off of a 19-7 loss last week at home against the Presqu'île Red Pirates. Offense has not been the problem for the Warhawks. They're averaging close to 8 runs a game. It's just the defense. And that swung on and missed. We've got an even count here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Plenty of experience on this Kahnawake team, but also plenty of youth. The Blue Jays in blue with black and white trim. Obviously the road team, so they're starting things off batting first. And that swung on and missed. Good pitch, and it's a 1-2 count. Montour second on the team, coming in with 17 innings pitched, trailing only Ethan Brascoop, who's pitched 20. The 1-2. And that's fouled back, and a good job by Molina to stay alive in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Warhawks actually the defending champions in this league. Here's the 1-2 count. That misses away, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Molina, Steeden Shin, and Ferdinand Rue, the 3 Blue Jays that are set to bat here in the top half of the first inning. That's behind him, and it's a full count. By the way, both teams playing with only 8. So that's why you see there's a heavy shift. Deer, who's in right, I guess technically, is actually more in center right now, and Barnes is hugging the line down in left. The 3-2. That misses, and we've got a walk served up to Rafael Molina. So a 7-pitch battle there, and Steeden Shin will step into bat, and now the shift is harder. Barnes drifting closer to the line, and Deer drifting closer to center. There's a steal. Hit on the ground, back to first, knocked down by the pitcher. The flip to first base in time, and 1 down here in the top of the first inning. Molina advances the second, Shin grounds out, and in steps Ferdinand Rue. So now this is where things get really interesting, because it's a lefty. Barnes has to shift from left to center, and if there's a steal going to third, what if that ball gets away? Hazel Zachary, by the way, behind the mound, catching today. 1-0 the count on Rue. And now the runner takes off. Popped up on the infield. That's caught. Flip the second. Yes, double play. That's the it. A 4-5 inning any double play, and the Warhawks hold Verdun scoreless. We're heading into the bottom of the first. Blue Jays no score. Warhawks coming up to bat. We're back with the bottom half of inning number 1. No score between the Verdun Blue Jays and the hometown Warhawks. Kahnawake holding Verdun scoreless in that top half of the first inning. And let's take a look what Steeden Shin has behind him. At catcher, he has Rafael Molina. First base, Ferdinand Rue. Second, Sean Howlett. Shortstop, Liam de Couture. Third base, Licio Carlo Misto. Blake Knight in left center. And in right center will be Xavier Fournier. Only 8 fielders for the Blue Jays tonight, and Shin will face a lineup that starts off with Yago Hahio Deer, goes down to the two-hitter, Guatsahayani Barnes, Rihanna Delaboost at third, Ethan Brascoop cleaning up at fourth, Hazel Zachary in fifth, Jago Hawita Mentor in sixth, Cheyenne Day in seventh, and Tano Wayanta Jacobs bringing up the rear as the eighth batter. So for the Blue Jays, scoreless in the top of the first, and the Warhawks stepping in to bat. Shin will take on Yago Hahio Deer. Here's the first pitch. Right down Broadway for strike one, 0-1 the count. So just three batters coming up for the Jays in the top of the first. Here's the 0-1. Oh, look out. That's in there, catching the inside corner, and Shin quickly ahead, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Shin, from Shin. And that is a foul tipped, caught in the mitt, and there's one up and one down for the Warhawks. Now standing in to bat, Guatsahayani Barnes. Rihanna Delaboost batting third is on deck, and here's Shin taking on Barnes. First pitch. Ball one in the dirt. 1-0 the count. Barnes part of that 2021 U-13B regional championship team, along with Ethan Brascoop, who's possibly coming up in this inning. Shot to the left side of the infield, caught, flipped the first, is in time, and there's 2 up and 2 down here for the Warhawks in the top or bottom half of the first. Now batting is Rihanna Delaboost. Plenty of experience for her as well.
Outfield, be ready.
And there's a shift over in the outfield. There's a big gap between left and right. If she could get a shot up the middle here, that could be extra bases. As that one misses inside, 1 ball, no strikes. The heart of this Warhawks lineup batting, although there's 2 outs with Delaboost and then Ethan Brascoop. The 1-0. Good cut by Delaboost, but she misses, and it's an even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. That's in there, and it's 1-2, and Shin is 1 strike away from getting out of the bottom of the first. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. And now we've got a full count. Can the Warhawks get a base runner with the cleanup batter on deck? Here you see him, Ethan Brascoop, hoping to get a chance here. The 3-2. That's hit well down the first base line, and that is fair. Rihanna Delaboost with a good cut. Only 2 runners. Delaboost charging the second. Delaboost on her way. Coming down to third. Lee Snow, the assistant coach, he's going to wave her home. Delaboost carving third, heading for home, and she scores! Inside the park home run, Rihanna Delaboost, and the Warhawks draw first blood. It is 1-0 home team. You know what? When there's only 2 outfielders, that's exactly the base hit you want. A shot to opposite field, and it forces the outfielder to come in on a obscure angle, and they have to turn in to try to fire the ball back in. And the Warhawks open the scoring here. 1-0 on an inside the park home run by Delaboost. And Brascoop sends a shot to third, up in the air, and that is caught by the shortstop, the Kutter. Warhawks open the scoring. It's 1-0 Kahnawake heading into the top half of inning number 2. We're back with the top of the second here on Baby Blue Memories. This game brought to you by Mohawk Super Bingo. The Warhawks leading the Verdun Blue Jays in U-15B action by a score of 1-0 as we start this top of the second. And the Warhawks have a permanent right fielder now. Daisy Paul is here. As there's ball 1 to Liam DeCutter. DeCutter, Howlett, and Carlo Misto, the 3 Blue Jays batting here in the top of the second. So now the Warhawks have 9. The Jays, meanwhile, still stuck with 8 fielders. Oh, that's a foul ball. That's a foul ball. That's strike 1. What a pitch by Jugahawita Montour. Couldn't do that even if I tried. Here's the 1-1 from Montour. Strike 2, and Montour is 1 strike away from getting the first out of the top of the second. One run, 1 hit, no errors for the Warhawks. 0 runs, 0 hits, no errors, and 0 left on base for the Blue Jays, even though they did have a runner aboard. Hit on the ground to first. Slow roller. Dave picks it up and will take this baby to first base for out number 1. Sean Howlett will step into bat now for the Jays. One out here in the top of the second inning. The Warhawks lead it 1-0. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1, the count, 1-0 the count. As the wind continues to howl here at Field of Dreams. That swung on and missed by Howlett, and we have an even count here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Zachary, Montour, and Day, the 3 Warhawks, set the bat in the next inning. We still have a lot of work between now and then to get there, though. 1 out, 1 strike on Howlett. That's high, 2-1 the count. That just flutters on top of the strike zone, and we've got a 3-1 count. Two and one, sorry. That's low, and that is ball 4, and Howlett draws a walk. Necio Carlo Misto, the 3rd baseman, will step in the bat now for Verdun. And get ready if you're in center field. Now the good thing for the Warhawks is that they have somebody hugging the lines, both in right and left. Runner takes off, and that will be a stolen base. Brascu picks it up in the dirt, and the Jays have a runner in scoring position. The runner takes off. Oh, those are those bases that you really can't afford to give up. Runner on 3rd, 1 out. Carlo Misto digging in against Montour. Jacobs pretending to hold him over at 3rd. That's a ball. 2-0. Montour has to just not worry about the player at 3rd. Just make sure that the ball's thrown in a good area, and if it is, then there's going to be no issue with a steal attempt. Swung on and missed. And they're going to send him back to 3rd. This isn't like Lachine when you're trying to steal in Lachine. You got a lot of room back in the backstop. Over here at Field of Dreams, you just got to hope that the ball's thrown with enough velocity to kind of bounce around and ricochet. Here's the 2-1. Low, and the runner takes off now, and he has tied the game. Howlett scores, and Verdun has their first run of the evening, or morning. Well, the quote-unquote, I guess, good thing about this is that the Jays can just focus on the Warhawks and the defense could just focus on the batter. 3 balls and a strike. Swung on and missed, and we've got a full count, 3-2. Here's the full count offering. Swung on it and fouled. Oh, he got a piece of it. He's got a piece of it. Licio Carlo Misto staying alive in the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's inside, and that will be a walk. To Carlo Misto, and Blake Wright will stand into bat. Warhawks defense has actually been excellent tonight. They just got to work on the base running and holding that. Runners going. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Nothing and 1 the count. Good pitch though from Montour. Upstairs, 1-1 the count. Montour's 1-1. Runner's going. And it one hops the catcher, gets to the backstop, and that'll be a steal for the Jays. Don't forget now for the Warhawks, what's really good is because Paul has arrived, the left and right fielders, Barnes and Paul, could actually hug the line on those throws. That's in there, and we've got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Or 2-2, sorry. Okay, 2-2. Montour trying to get a big second out here. As the wind starts to really pick up at Field of Dreams. The 2-2. Gets to the backstop, and they're not going to send him. Wind's coming out of the west-northwest, 25 to 35 clicks an hour. Supposed to get a high of 25 today, but it's supposed to be breezy all day as well. Perfect day for baseball. Unless you're trying to field something. And that does not hit the plate, and it'll be a walk to put runners on the corners for Xavier Fournier, one of the 3 Blue Jays call-ups. Montour winds up. Swung on and missed. It goes to the backstop. And the double play possibility is taken out as Knight goes to second. That misses low. And Carlo Misto was close to turning on the Jets there, decided to just stay up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed, and we've got a 1-2 count. Leadoff hitter Rafael Molina waiting on the on-deck circle for the Jays. Skied it to shallow right field, and that'll land in front of Paul. It's a base hit. And a second run will trot across, and Verdun has opened up a 3-1 lead. Actually, throw down to the catcher. I didn't see him touch the bag. But that's probably just my angle. So a bloop single for Fournier, and Verdun takes a 3-1 lead here in the top of the second. Here's Shin, who grounded out the last time up. And the runner takes off and gets to second base. Runner's taking off. Throw to third. Knocked down by Jacobs. Brascoop fields it up. Good backup on the line by 27 in red. Guatsahayani Barnes, and it's a 2-0 count, I believe, on the batter. Yeah, okay. 3 runs in for Verdun already. Run number 5, or what would be run number 5, is at the dish here. Runner's taking off, and he's just gonna, Zachary, good job here, just gonna stare down the runner and back him up to third. 3-0 the count. That's such a big difference between last year and this year. A lot of the players that were playing in Pee Wee B, there's no stealing a home. That changes at this level. Ball 4. I thought he was going to take off, but base on balls to Molina, and Shin will step into bat as Lionel Deere talks to his pitcher. A reminder that tomorrow at 10 o'clock we'll be here, as well as the U-15A Warhawks play host to the Presskill Pirates. Coverage starting at 10 o'clock. We'll have that game for you, and if we have Wi-Fi, we will be going live. Warhawks playing host to the Presskill Pirates tomorrow at 10 o'clock. It's 3-1 Verdun leading here in the top of the second. Shin is in. The 5th run of the inning is at first. The 4th run's at third. Shin makes good contact and drives this one to deep left. Gets between Barnes and the center fielder, Yagohahio Deere. And the Blue Jays have maxed out here. Shin is rounding third, heading for home, but this run's not going to count. So Verdun has put up a 5 spot here in the top of the second to open up a 5-1 lead heading into the bottom half of inning number 2. Start the bottom half of the second inning on this broadcast brought to you by Mohawk Super Bingo. Sunday, tomorrow, the U-15As will be in action. The Warhawks trailing the U-15B Blue Jays by a score of 5-1. We have a new pitcher warming up in the Warhawks dugout. That's Rihanna Delaboost. There's ball 1 missing to Hazel Zachary, Jugahuita Mator, and Cheyenne Day, the 3 Warhawks batting here in the bottom half of the second inning. Sidon Shin in his second inning of work, giving up 1 run, 1 hit in the last inning. Oh, look out. That hitter. That hit her in the helmet, and I think because Zachary got hit in the helmet, that means somebody else is going to have to run for her. So the last out of the last inning, which I think is Brascoop, is going to have to run. Brascoop getting hit right in the, sorry, Zachary getting hit in the back of the helmet. So the Warhawks have a runner on. Tagohawita Mator standing in against Shin with Brascoop on first. That's a ball, 1-0 the count. If I was Lionel Deere, I'd really be pushing for Ethan to try and get the second here. The way the Warhawks are hitting, the ball's going on the ground. Get that runner ahead, and that's exactly what he's doing. And Brascoop is aboard. That's what you talk about. Ethan Brascoop steals second, and now waiting for a signal from assistant coach Lee Snow. That's in there, and it's a 2-1 count. See, this is what happens now. You got the pitcher and the catcher for Verdun thinking about the guy on the base paths. Shin taking a look at Brascoop at second. He's going. Swung on a miss, strike two. Throw down to second. Caught at third, sorry. And Brascoop nearly got caught sleepwalking over there. But he does make it to third base. And now, if you're Brascoop, you can maybe trot down a little bit and test the waters. Ball three, and that looked tempting, but he decides to just come back. Full count, nobody out, runner on third. Cheyenne Day on deck for the Warhawks. There's the full count pitch. Swung on and missed. Ball gets dropped. Runner's going home. The throw gets into the outfield. Brascoop scores. It's 5-2. And they're going to waver to third. There's the throw. It's a good one. And Montour has a strikeout triple. That's not an RBI. That's not a base hit, but the Warhawks don't care. And Kahnawake has made it 5-2, and Cheyenne Day steps in with a runner on third. Day swings ahead of that pitch for strike one. Kahnawake Jacobs is on deck, and then after that will be Daisy Paul. 5-2 Verdun leading the Warhawks here in the bottom of the second. And Day swings ahead of that pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's Shin's 0-2. Inside. 1-2 the count. Low and away, 2-2 the count on Day. 5-2 Blue Jays leading here in the top or bottom of the second. Runner on third base. Nobody out. And now it's a full count on Cheyenne Day. Good recovery. Kahnawake Jacobs on deck, and then Daisy Paul in the hole. Here's the full count offering. Low and away. Oh, they're not going to send the runner. So that's a walk, and Day comes back from being down 0-2 in the count. And here's Jacobs with 2 runners on. And now the Blue Jays have to shift. Cheyenne Day has a ton of speed. Your Junior Deere, send her to second as soon as this pitch is gone. And they're doing it. And she gets a free base. Warhawks with 2 in scoring position, 1 run into the inning. Jacobs behind that pitch, even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. 5-2 Blue Jays leading here in the bottom of the second inning. Ball gets away. Latour's taking off. The flip, the throw. Oh, they got her. Good try. I think she just hesitated for that brief little moment and then got thrown out trying to cross third. Day does make it to third. Two Blue Jays leading here in the bottom of inning number 2. And Jacobs swings and comes up empty, and that's strike 2. 2-2 the count on Jacobs. Kahnawake Jacobs in a 2-2 count here. That's inside and upstairs, and it's a full count. Daisy Paul on deck. Day's got a lot of speed at third, so don't rule out that possibility should the ball get away here. And that hit him. Runners on the corners, and in steps Daisy Paul. Took that shot right in the shin. Or maybe more the calf or the ankle. Or the heel of the foot even. 5-2 Blue Jays. What would be run number 5 or run number 4 of the inning, but the 5th run overall, the game tying run, is now standing into bat. Here's Daisy Paul. Oh! And she's hit by a pitch. And that is the 3rd Warhawk who's been hit by a pitch in this inning. And we're back to the top of the lineup with Warhawks. 0 for 1 struck out back in the 1st. And the Blue Jays are going to have a gathering on the mound. Don't forget, tomorrow at 10 o'clock, the U-15A Warhawks will be in action. We'll have that game for you as they play host to the Presqu'île Pirates. Ronnie Stacey's team hoping to get win number 2 on the campaign. Their lone win was that 12-11 win over St. Lazare. And we got to congratulate the U-13A Warhawks getting their first victory of the season the other night in St. Martin over the Surwa Voltigeurs. They were down 5-0 after the first inning, came right back to win 13-11 on the road. So congratulations to the U-13A Warhawks for winning that one, not giving up. And right now it's a fork in the road opportunity for Kahnawake. The bases are loaded. There's 1 out. Warhawks batting now, and then Guwatahayani Barnes on deck. We'll see what happens here though. So Deer represents what would be run number 5. And she fouls this one off. 0-1 the count. Maybe a little high, but she did foul it off. Swung on and missed. Quickly 0-2 the count. around and it's fouled. That's one of those slow rollers where if you're over at third, if you got that kind of speed, you could try to take advantage of that and cross the plate. You know the Blue Jays would be tempted to try and throw it closest bag, even if it is the lead batter or the lead runner. 5-2 Jays. Here's the 0-2. They throw back to third, and it hits her. That was a good pickoff move by Shin. So good he hit the runner, in fact, and it's 0-2. Day on third. Jacobs on second. Paul on first. Outside. Good eye from Yogohahio Deer, and it's 1-2. As the gray skies start to build over Field of Dreams. Arena right by the Kahnawake Sports Complex. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. And with the bases loaded, they're not going to have to make the play to first. Oh. Guatsahayani Barnes, now is your Kodak moment. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 1 run in. Your team's down by 3. No pressure. And there's a changeup, finds the inside, strike 1. Yeah, don't forget too, if she could put this one into the outfield, there's only 2 outfielders there. And she cuts and swings through this one, 0-2. Can Shin get out of the inning, or can Barnes keep it going? The 0-2. Hits this one well into the outfield. That's going to drop. What a clutch hit by Guatsahayani Barnes. 1 run scores. 2 run scores. The throw to third. And it gets by. It's an RBI bases clearing triple for Guatsahayani Barnes. Tie game 5-5. What a clutch hit. And this baby's all even. 5-5. Wow. 0-2. A massive fastball coming your way. Barnes gets a piece of it. It gets through to center. And there's the problem for the Blue Jays. Only 2 outfielders. 3 runs score, and this baby's all even. And there's strike 1 to Rayanna Delaboost. 1 for 1. Home run back in the first inning. And as you hear Lee Snow say, there's a lot of room in that outfield. And Snow and Barnes both looking at the play, deciding, no. No, we're not going to do it. 1-1 the count. Warhawks 5, Blue Jays 5. This game brought to you by Mohawk Super Bingo. Can the Warhawks hit that jackpot of getting 5 runs in? 4 runs already across now. Here's the windup from Shin. That's in there for strike 2 on Delaboost. 1-2 the count. And now Rayanna knows. Here's the windup. And that's a shot to right field. And the Warhawks have maxed out. And they're going to send her anyway. Let's take a look at what happens. Rayanna Delaboost round second. She gets the third. It's a home run that won't count except for 1 run. And the Warhawks have maxed out. It's a 5 spot in the bottom half of inning number 2. Kahnawake takes the lead, 6-5. We're coming back with the top half of inning number 3. We're back with the top half of inning number 3. The U-15B Warhawks have taken the lead at 6-5 over the Verdun Blue Jays. Just a minor shift here for the Warhawks as Yogohio Deer moves from center to left. Guatsahayani Barnes moves from left to center as we start the top half of the third inning. Montour still on the mound, facing Ferdinand Rouet, and there's ball one to Rouet. Rouet, LeCouture, and Howlett, the three Blue Jays set to hit here in the top half of inning number 3. 6-5, Warhawks leading. That's inside and low, and we've got a 2-0 count here. Warhawks leading at 6-5, a 3-run triple by Guatsahayani Barnes, and then Rihanna Delaboost walking off that inning with the single, or actually a home run that doesn't count. It goes into the books as a single. Quickly 3-0 the count, and if you're Lionel Deer here, you're wondering, Montour's in her third inning of work here. When do you consider giving the ball to someone else? Same thing with the Blue Jays and Shin, who's in his third inning of work coming up. Saw Cheyenne Day taking warm-ups in between innings. On the ground to Brascoop, knocks it down to throw to first base. Oh, it's in time, not in time. Good stretch by Day at first. Good hustle down that line by Rouet. And the tying run is aboard. 6-5, Warhawks leading. Liam LeCouture. He is grounded out, 0 for 1 on the day. Runner's taking off, and he'll get there standing. Jacobs is going to be facing the heat. Runner's taking off. The throw swung on and missed. And this is the problem right now for the Warhawks, because their left fielder has to shift in towards like left center-ish rather than hug the line due to the fact that it's a left-handed batter. So Rouet has stolen 2 bases, and don't forget that's how the Jays manufactured a run earlier, stealing home. Zachary does a good job knocking that ball down behind the plate. It on the ground, right today, and it gets through. It's an RBI base hit, and Verdun has leveled the score at 6-6. So here's Sean Howlett. He has walked and scored over no official at-bats. LeCouture 1 for 2 on the day. Togohuita Montour sets here. Game all tied 6-6. Runner's taken off. Stolen base. Blue Jays have led by as many as 5, or as many as 4. Warhawks have only led by 1. Runner's taken off. Hit on the rope, off the pitcher's foot. The throw to first. And a run scores. It goes into the books as a ground out sacrifice. So Howlett is thrown out. LeCouture was taken off, and he gets across the diamond, or the bag. So 1 out and a run in for the Blue Jays. 7-6 Verdun. As Licio Carlomisto, the third baseman, steps into bat, walked back in the second. Strike 1. Good pitch by Montour. Brascoop, Zachary, and the aforementioned Montour to lead things off in the bottom half of inning number 3. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one hops him. And that'll be a hit by pitch. Carlo Misto aboard for the second time, and now Blake Knight will step in. He walked and scored back in the second. 7-6 Blue Jays. And now there's a shift because it's a right-handed batter, the first one of the inning for the Blue Jays. So Deer's going to be hugging the left field line. Barnes is basically in left center, and right center basically is Paul. Runner's taken off. Carlo Misto gets to second base. And now the pressure is probably going to be on Jacobs and Paul right here because of the fact that you have the runner going to take off to third. 7-6 Blue Jays, 1 out. The 1-0 pitch. Runner's going. Popped up on the infield, foul. Look out. Don't forget, that's what happened to end the top of the first inning. A pop-up which was caught in the infield. Seven, 6 Blue Jays with 1 out. Here's the windup and delivery. Fouled back, and it's a 1-2 count here on Knight. 7-6 Verdun leading. Montour sets. Runner's taking off. The throw. Down the third baseline. Gets by. And Carlo Misto will score Verdun's 8th run of the game. And 3rd of the inning, 8-6 Blue Jays. It's a 2-2 count now. 1 down. Skied into the shallow infield, and that is going to get through. Throw to first will not be in time. Bloop single for Blake Wright, 8-6 Blue Jays. So here's Xavier Fournier with 1 hit, has single, driven in a run, and has also scored. It's 8-6 Jays. Runner on first, and the way Verdun's been stealing bases tonight, you figure he might get to at least second here, possibly third. 3 runs in for Verdun. This is what would be run number 5 stepping into bat. Runner goes. And he's going to get in there standing up as the ball gets to the backstop. Eight, 6 Jays on top. Blue Jays 8, Warhawks 6. Runner's going. And 180 feet covered in 2 pitches. 2-0 the count here. Skied, and that's going to be in foul territory. Heads up. Runner's going to take off the throw. And the Jays have scored their 4th of the inning. That the Warhawks' problem has not been scoring runs, it's been defense. And covering the bags counts as defense. 9-6 Verdun. That's a walk. And what would be run number 5 of the inning is now aboard. And in steps Rafael Molina. Swung on and missed. Strike one on Molina. Runner gets the second. 9-6 Verdun leading. 4 runs in for the Jays here in the top of the third. Gets into the dirt. Runner on third with 1 out. 1-1 count on Molina, the batter. Foul tipped. Well, Mator could get one more strike here. It would be a very crucial second out. That's ball 4 and run 5 for the Blue Jays in the top of the third. So Verdun, another 5 spot, and they have regained a 4-run lead. It's 10-6 Blue Jays. Brascoop, Zachary, Mator leading things off in the bottom half of the third. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. Field the Dreams, the site for the bottom half of inning number 3 in this U-15B matchup featuring the Verdun Blue Jays and Kahnawake Warhawks. Currently, the Jays are on top 10-6. Ethan Brascoop stepping into bat. He is 0 for 1. He popped out back in the bottom of the first inning. And Shin's pitch goes in the dirt. 1-0 the count. This is Shin's 3rd inning of work. Okay. 2-0 the count now on Ethan. Part of that U-13B regional championship winning team last year. 2 members of the team on this squad. No one from the U-15Bs are on the team this year. Brascoop takes a good cut and fouls this one back, 2-1. Brascoop and Guad Sahayani Barnes, who has a 3-run triple in this inning, the 2 members of that team. And then the majority of the rest of the team play on the U-15As. 3-1 on Ethan. And the jump from U-13B to U-15A is astronomical. No stealing at home to players are stealing every time they have the chance. And that's ball 4 to Brascoop, so a leadoff walk to start bottom of the 3rd inning. Now batting is Hazel Zachary. She was hit by a pitch. Hit right in the back of the head, actually, the last inning. Brascoop's got some good speed on the base paths. I would be surprised to see Junior Deere not send him. In fact, that's what they're doing. Ball 1, by the way, on Zachary. 10-6 Verdun leading. Brascoop gets a jump. That's hit well on the ground. Fielded. The throw to first. Safe. He beats it out. Oh, good hustle down that line by Zachary. She beats it out. Brascoop gets the 3rd. Runners are on the corners. It's an infield single for Hazel Zachary, and now Jago Hawita Montour steps in. Ball one, brass scoop. Oh, he's not going to do it. But two runners are in scoring position for the Hawks. They're aware of Shin having a rocket for an arm. So that's why the Warhawks aren't exactly running along as quickly as maybe they would like to from third to home. But there you see Ethan with a good aggressive sprint, 2-0 the count to Montour. Cheyenne Days on deck. (10-6) Blue Jays, bottom of the third. 3-0 quickly. Throw down. Got him! Oh, they got him! Oh, and that could change things quickly. Oh, man. One down. Throw down to third. Zachary gets the third, one out. And the Warhawks are going to have to fight through more adversity here. That's the second time they've had a runner thrown out between third and home. And that's strike two on Montour, 3-2 the count. Here's Shin's 3-2. Ball four. Montour draws a walk. Montour, by the way, was 0 for 1, but reached third base on a strikeout. Just strike him out, not throw him out kind of ordeal. So here's Cheyenne Day. She's walked and scored a run. Ball one. And runners are now on second and third for the Warhawks. Two runners in scoring position. Kahnawake Jacobs is on deck. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. 10-6 Verdun leading. On the ground, foul. (10-6) Blue Jays leading here in the bottom of the third. Two runners in scoring position. 10-6 Verdun on top. And Day swings through it. Throw down at first. Oh, and Zachary decides not to take off, so there's 2 outs. Here's Kahnawake Jacobs. Don't forget, Shin's already hit 3 batters. He cannot afford to hit another. Ball in the dirt. Zachary gets back. 1-0 the count. Jacobs has been hit by a pitch and scored a run. Two and 0. Daisy Paul's on deck. She's also been hit by a pitch. And then it would go back to the top of the lineup should it continue further than that. 3-0 on Jacobs. That's in there, strike one. Off-speed pitch there by Shin. Finds the strike zone. Don't forget, it's 3-1 right now. Shin does not want to load the bases. If Jacobs can find something right here, he might get served the lollipop on 3-1. Instead, it's full heat, and he decides, no, thank you, I don't want this entree. So he takes ball 4, bases loaded, and the game-tying run is now stepping into bat. Yagohahio Deer, or no, sorry, Daisy Paul. Deer's on deck. Paul has been hit by a pitch and scored a run. Shin lines up. And that one came close to Paul as well. Some chin music makes it 1-0. 10-6 Blue Jays. Bases are loaded. Shin takes a look at third. Did that hit her? No, that was close though. That umpire says that did not hit her. 2-0 the count. If she didn't move out of the way, that would have hit her. But they say that you are supposed to try and dodge the ball. That catches the outside corner at the knees. 2-1. (10-6) Blue Jays. Ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike the count. Don't forget, not much of an outfield either for the Jays. That catches the outside corner, and we've got a full count on Daisy Paul. Shin winds the full count offering. That is off the plate. And it is an RBI walk for Paul. 10-7 the score. And here's Yagohahio Deer, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. 10-7 Verdun leading as Zachary crosses the dish. Foul ball. Deer with a high kind of check swing there. And Guwatan Hayani Barnes on deck. She has a triple and 1 for 2 in the game with 3 runs driven in. She could be facing the same kind of mirror situation should Deer get on base here. Outside, even count, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That catches the inside corner, and it's a 1-ball 2 count strike count. 1-ball 2 strike count. There we go. I got my wires crossed there for a second. Montour's on third. Jacobs at second. Paul at first. 10-7 the score. The pitch from Shin. And that is strike 3. The Warhawks leave 3 at the plate. 10-7 Verdun heading into the top of the 4th. Top of the 4th inning here at Field of Dreams. U-15B Blue Jays of Verdun 10. Kahnawake Warhawks 7. Warhawks leaving the bases loaded in the bottom of the 3rd, and they had a runner thrown out between 3rd and home. Basically, he got picked off. And if that wasn't the case, this game, or that inning, might still be going on with the bases loaded in 2 outs and a 10-8 scoreline. That shows you just how important those runs are. Remember, they had a runner thrown out going to 3rd to home in the 2nd inning, but they still maxed out. You cannot afford to have those things happen. Back to Rafael Molina, top of the lineup for the Jays. Rayanna Delaboost, the flamethrower, is in. And she threw some heat, but unfortunately they were at his ankles. 1-0 the count. Behind him now, 2-0 the count on Molina. Sidon Shin is on deck. He is 1 for 2 with a RBI double, 2-run double. Now it's 3-0 the count. Delabous just has to settle down on the heat and get closer to the pitching location. Radar tracker a little off right now. There's strike one right down Old Malone Highway. 3-1 the count. That's inside. Ball 4. So here's Sidon Shin, 1 for 2 with the ground out and an RBI double. 2-run double at that. Runner's going. On the ground. Knocked down by Deer. It deflects to right field. And runners are on first and second. It's a single for Shin. Yagohahio Deer actually deflects this one closer to Jacobs in left center. So what happens here is the ball comes in closer to the left fielder, and that prevents Molina from going around from second to third. They're likely going to send him here on the steal and test Jagohawita's arms behind the plate. Molina, he's going to get in here standing up. And 2 Blue Jays are in scoring position. Ferdinand Rue is on deck. He is at the plate. He is 1 for 2, has popped out and has an RBI single. He's also scored a run. There's a nice pitch from Delabous. That's the one right there. That's the one. 1-1 the count. 10-7 Blue Jays here in the top of the 4th inning. Throw back to third, and it gets it to the dirt. Shin will get to third. Good pickoff attempt. As you see, Delabous and Shin jockeying for position. And Verdun continuing to cause some havoc on those base paths. It's 11-7 Blue Jays. One down, nobody out. Pitch goes behind. Shin gets a good jump. And the Blue Jays have stretched out the lead to 12-7. Well, if you can hold them at bay here and prevent another run from scoring, you could still get them back in the next inning. Ball goes away. Three balls, 1 strike. That's ball 4. So Rue draws the walk. In steps Liam Lecouture. Barnes, Delabous, and Brascoop coming up in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Ball gets away. 5-run lead. Verdun can no longer steal. Here's the pitch. Off the inside of the plate, 2-0 the count. Upstairs and away, 3-0 the count. That's ball 4. So 2 walks for the Jays to start the 3 walks and a single for the Jays to start the top half of inning number 4. Sean Howlett steps in the bat. He is 0 for 1 with a walk, a run scored, and a sacrifice grounder. Ball gets in the dirt. (12-7) Blue Jays leading. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1 the count here. That's a good pitch by Delaboost. Right down the middle. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 12-7 Blue Jays on top. That's hit well over the head of Zachary into center. Barnes knocks it down. To throw to second, almost got him. Rouet will come across the bag and score. It's an RBI single, 13-7 Verdun. And in steps Alessio Carlomisto. He's been hit by a pitch and walked and has scored 2 runs. 3 runs in for the Blue Jays. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Skied into deep center field. That's going to get away from Barnes and drop in. 1 run scores. (14-7). We're back to Field of Dreams, bottom of the 4th, and Shin is pitching his 4th inning. Zahayani Barnes stepping in 1 for 2 with a 3-run triple, and she makes good contact up the middle here, and she is aboard with a leadoff single. She's got her 2nd hit of the afternoon. And in steps Rihanna Delaboost, who has 2 hits, a home run, and what would have been a home run if her run would have counted. There's strike 1.
Where's the play?
15-7 Verdun leading here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Gotta wonder how much juice is left in the tank. Or gas. Barnes got a jump, the throw to second. And Lily's gonna take off, heading down to third. And she is standing in on third base with a 2-bag steal here. And Rihanna Delaboost and Guanzahayani Barnes really have been the bulk of the Warhawks offense here. Ethan Brascoop on deck. That's fouled back by Delaboost. 15-7 Blue Jays. That's skied on the infield, but it gets out of play. Delaboost homered back in the first, and what would have been a home run back in the second. Warhawks sent 6 batters to the plate in the last inning, or 7 batters. Upstairs. Well, Verdun has their best arm on the mound and their second best arm behind the plate. Good call. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Delaboost stays alive. Stays alive in the count, and the 6th pitch of the at-bat is coming up right now. Yeah, that was a little off-speed pitch there from Shin. It takes off kind of looking like a fastball and then dips. And we've got a full count. Oh, you know Shin wanted that one. Full count. 5 runs is the max the Warhawks could score in this inning. Trailing 15-7 to the Blue Jays. The Delaboost hitting one off the mound. It bounces off second base, gets into left center field. RBI base hit. Barnes scores 15-8. Rihanna Delaboost is now 3 for 3. Here's Ethan Brascoop, 0 for 1, has drawn a walk and popped out. Also thrown out, picked off at third base in the last inning. You know, he's got to have some kind of V for vengeance mood in him right now. There he swings over the top. Strike 1, down the second. Delaboost is in there. 15-8. Nobody out here in the bottom half of inning number 4. Shin's pitch. Brascoop sends a shot to third. It's caught by Carlo Misto. 1 down. That's the second time Ethan's popped out to opposite field to end in this game. And here's Hazel Zachary, 1 for 1, hit by a pitch, singled. She scored a run. Delaboost takes off. She got a good jump, and also don't forget the catcher's a lefty. So when you're catching as a lefty, you gotta get the ball in and then make your stride and throw down to third. That's why you very rarely see that at any other level besides minor baseball. Delaboost backs up. Two balls, no strikes on Zachary. Jugahawita Mator's on deck. And Zachary lays off the high cheese, 3-0 the count. 15-8 Blue Jays. 1 run in for the Warhawks. Nobody out. That's ball 4. According to my math, it is. So Zachary's aboard for the 3rd time tonight, and here's Jagahoita Mator 0 for 1, struck out, but the ball bounced away, and on the subsequent throw, she made it all the way to 3rd, and she's also walked. Zachary is gonna get a good jump here. Shin's pitch inside, misses, and Zachary's down to 2nd. Onagi-Wahi double play possibility. Cheyenne Day's on deck for the Hawks. Shin's pitch count is over 65. And if you're the Warhawks, you lay off of any more junk that comes your way. Just go for the good stuff. Make this pitcher wear out. Ball 3, it one hops the bag. 15-8 Blue Jays leading. That's a ball, throw to 3rd, and it gets away. Dan Talibu's taken off. Zachary holds, runs, scores, 15-9. Now batting, Cheyenne Day, 0 for 1, struck out and has also been walked. Has a run scored as well. 15-9, 2 runs in for the Warhawks. What would be run number 5 is standing in at the dish right now. Runner takes off, Day swings through. Runners on 2nd and 3rd, 2 Hawks in scoring position. 15-9, Blue Jays leading. That's in there at the knees and on the outside corner, strike 2. Tonawayanta Jacobs on deck. Upstairs and some chin music as Day has to duck out of the way. 1 and 2. Hit well up the middle. Knocked down by the second baseman. The throw won't get there in time. RBI base hit. Oh, no, she ran out. And now Lee Snow, the assistant coach, is going to talk to the umpire. All right, so we got a little time delay on this. It's a coach's challenge, kind of, just not technically. And now the 2 umpires are gonna discuss things because she didn't actually run out. What happened was she was still on that side. The first baseman went up and ran up to her, which kind of scared her into, that's the argument anyway. And the umpires are going to discuss this here. A critical juncture. It could be 1 out with runners on the corners for Jacobs. Or it could be 2 outs with a runner on 3rd and just 3 runs in the inning. Safe! Safe! And now the Verdun coaches are going to challenge. This is great. This is great banter. And now the umpires are going to gather and talk again. The rule is you can't force the runner to run out, which is, I believe, what the Warhawks' argument was. Wow, this is huge. This is huge. So Kahnawake Jacobs will step in here. It's 15-10. 3 runs are in for the Warhawks. Day represents run 5, and there's another out taken away. So there's strike 1, and Day sprints off the second. Run number 5 of the inning, now 180 feet away from home. Run number 4 is 90 feet away from home. That's strike 2, though. Daisy Paul on deck for the Warhawks. She's got on base twice. That's strike 3. Ball got dropped. And he's not going to go for it. So here's Daisy Paul stepping in. Runners on the corners. Three runs in for Kahnawake. 15-10 the score. Strike 1. And it swung over the top. Here's the 0-2 to Paul. And that swung over the top and missed, and the Jays get out of the jam by giving up 3. It's 15-10 Verdun heading into the top half of inning number 5. Welcome back to Field of Dreams. It's the open inning. The U-15B Verdun Blue Jays lead the Kahnawake Warhawks 15-10. The Jays will be sending up Carlo Misto, Blake Knight, and Xavier Fournier to bat. Carlo Misto starting things off here. Has walked and been hit by a pitch. Well, still a little bit of fireworks brewing from that last coach's challenge in the bottom half of the inning. Now, from what I know, the rules indicate that you cannot scare or cannot force somebody to go back into the other side of the field. But I don't know if that technically falls under it. Ball 1 to Fournier? Yeah, Fournier. Ball 2 to Xavier Fournier. This is the open inning. Ball 3. Xavier Fournier up in the count 3-0. 15-10 Verdun leading. On the ground to third. Deer charges. The throw to first base. It's not in time. It's dropped. Good play, though. Now Rafael Molina stands into bat. Swung on and missed, strike one. Sean Howlett grounded out in the third inning, and that's the last time a Blue Jays runner was thrown out. They stole home, went up by 7, and that is considered an out, unfortunately, for them. Warhawks defense has to just settle down a bit here. There's strike 2. Oh, 2 on Molina. Oh! That hit him. Molina gets hit. That's the 4th time he's reached base in this game. He's been walked 3 times and now hit by a pitch. And here comes Sedan Shin. 1 for 3 with a double, a single, and a ground out. Has also scored a run. And the Warhawks are being shifted in the outfield to back up. This is the heavy bat for the Blue Jays. Ball 1. Ball 2. Popped foul. 2-1 the count. Off the plate, 3-1 the count on Shin. Ferdinand Rue on deck for the Jays. Hit on the ground, it bounces. Deer picks it up, touches the bag for out number 1. So Fournier gets tagged out. Molina gets the second. Shin's on first. And here's Ferdinand Rue, 1 for 3 with a walk, 2 runs scored, and is also popped out. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Good off-speed pitch there by Delaboost. Days at first. Zachary at second. Brascoop at short. At third is Deer. In left is Jacobs, Barnes in center, Paul in right. Behind the plate is Montour catching. Here's the pitch. Behind him. (15-10) Verdun. It's been a really good ball game here. Warhawks have left 5 runners stranded over the last 2 innings, and that's the difference in the game right now. Ball 3. We're going back to the top of the lineup to start the bottom of the 5th inning, which will be, as we mentioned, an open inning. Well, Delboos just has to get one down the pipe here. Ball 4. And the bases are loaded for Liam Lecouture. And I think Lionel Deere wants to go talk to... Nope. Okay. I thought he wanted to run out and talk to his pitcher. Infield's in. Or no, now they back up. Ball 1. Ball 2. Brianna's just got to take a little bit of velocity off of those pitches. Just take a little bit of speed off of it. Sacrifice speed for accuracy. Ball 3. That forces in a run. (16-10). Sean Howlett will step in the bat. Delboos has just got to shake that one off. Ball's behind him, 1-0. (16-10) Verdun leading. Hit in the air to shallow left. Hey, that drops in front of Barnes. 1 run scores. 2nd run turns on the Jets and will score as well. 2-run single. And Howlett drives in 2. 18-10 Blue Jays. Here's Carlo Misto, who's reached the base 3 times with 2 walks and a hit by pitch. Runners on the corners. Ball 1. Fouled back. So if the Jays score another 2, their open inning will be stopped, and then the Warhawks can only play for the tie. They lead 18-10 right now, does Verdun. Three and 1 the count. Carlo Misto is on board for a 4th time today. And here's Blake Knight. He is 2 for 2 with his 2 singles and a walk. Don't forget, tomorrow at 10 o'clock, we'll be here at Field of Dreams when the U-15A Warhawks play host to the Presskill Pirates. Coverage starting at 10 a.m. Warhawks and Pirates. That Kahnawake team has lost 3 in a row following their 12-11 road win over St. Lazare, which was the 3rd place team in the league. Here's Blake Knight. (18-10) Verdun. Two and 0. And a walk will force in a run. Don't forget, this inning will end if Verdun scores another 2 runs. And that forces in another run, 4th run of the inning. 19-10 Verdun. And here's Xavier Fournier, who has had a base hit already in this inning. One more advanced base with the run scoring will lead to the conclusion of this inning, and the Blue Jays will be guaranteed not to lose. (19-10) Verdun on top here. 2-0. That's in there, strike one. Skied on the shallow infield and out of play. 2-2 the count. Full count. Rafael Molina is on deck, and if it gets to him, he'd be batting for the 5th time. That's ball 4. And that's the 5th run of the inning, and the Blue Jays will not lose this game. The Warhawks need a 10 spot to tie it up. Top of the order, Deere, Barnes, Delaboost batting next. All right, so Sedon Shin is going to go for it all here. Pitching a complete game unless he gets pulled in the bottom half of this 5th inning, facing Deere, Barnes, and Delaboost. The top of the lineup for the Warhawks batting here in the bottom of the 5th. Yago Hahio Deere starting things off 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Hoping to turn that frown upside down here. Taking strike 1 from Shin. And there's a big hole between the 2 outfielders here. Oh, to the count, Deere. And that was very close to plunking her. 1-2 the count. Don't forget, Shin has 3 hit batsmen today as well. Ball 2. Swung on and dropped. They tag her out. Well, the one thing you'd say is, like, she might have struck out all these times, but she is going for it. 1 out, and in steps Guatsahayani Barnes, who is 2 for 3 with 4 runs driven in. Fouling one back. Coming in the direction of yours truly. Ball 1 to Barnes. Barnes 2 for 3, as we mentioned, a triple, a single, 2 runs scored, 4 runs driven in, has also grounded out. Brianna Delaboost on deck, so the Warhawks know that these two have been really pivotal in their roles today. That pitch misses Barnes. Barnes gets this one down to first. Stopped. The throw to first base. Not in time. She beats it out. Guatsahayani Barnes, have yourself a ball game, my friend. And she's on first with that single. So here's Rihanna Delabous, 3 for 3 with a home run, 2 singles. She herself, by the way, has driven in 3 runs. So the bulk of the offense, as we said, has really come with Barnes and Delabous. Barnes stealing. Here's the throw to second. It's a good one, but she's in there. Blue Jays have put their best arms behind the plate and at the mound, and Delabous swings through this one. 0-2 the count. That's high. One out here. That's in there for strike 3. And Ethan Brascoop is the last chance for the Warhawks here. Ball 1, stopped. Barnes taking off, the throw to third. She's in. That's not exactly how you draw up a classic stolen base in practice, but hey. Sometimes what doesn't make sense in practice does make sense in theory. 11th run for the Warhawks is now 90 feet away from home. Ethan Brascoop is 0 for 2 with the walk and 2 pop-outs. And he swings over the top and misses. Off the plate. Three balls and a strike on Brascoop. Hazel Zachary's on deck. And it's a full count. Zachary hoping to get a chance to hit. She's reached base 3 times. And it's fouled back. Nearly caught. $20 for Verdun, 10 for the Warhawks. Ball 4. So this baby's still a baby after all. And Hazel Zachary steps in. 3 runs scored, has walked, been hit by a pitch, and singled. 2 runners on for the Warhawks here. Runners going. Catcher trying to catch Barnes sleepwalking at third base, but she gets back. Brascoop gets the second on the steal. 2 runners in scoring position for the K-Hawks. That's in the dirt. Cheyenne Day on, or sorry, Juggle Jugohoita Motors on deck. I couldn't read my own writing there. Jugohoita Motors on deck, hoping to get a chance to swing the bat. It's 3-0 currently on Zachary. That misses. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So here's Montour. Has reached third base on a strikeout and has walked twice. And that pitch misses, ball 1. 20-10 Blue Jays leading. Warhawks have loaded the bases. Two and 0. Barnes is going to hold off on trying to steal home. And the Verdun Blue Jays are taking a time. Two and 0. Here's the pitch to Montour. She watches strike 1 float in the strike zone. Shins 2-1. Montour gets a hold of this one but pulls it foul. And the Warhawks are down to their final strike. That misses, and it's a full count on Montour. Cheyenne Day hoping to get a chance to hit. Bases are loaded. Full count. The pitch to Montour. And that will force in a run. It's 20-11. Cheyenne Day is 1 for 2, has walked, struck out swinging, and has singled and scored 2 runs. So Brascoop is now the lead runner. Ball 1.
Play your possession, everybody.
Inside, 2-0 the count. Kahnawake Jacobs. Kahnawake Jacobs is on deck here, the 2-0. Did that hit her? No. Three and 0. That catches the outside corner. 3-1 the count. Ball 4. So Day draws a walk. Brascoop will cross the plate. 20-12. Kahnawake Jacobs will step into bat. 0 for 1, has struck out swinging, been hit by a pitch and walked, has also scored a run. 20-12 Blue Jays. There's a big hole between second and third. Strike one at the knees. So Zachary's on third, Montour on second, Day on first. Ball one. Misses the inside corner, 2 balls and a strike. Daisy Paul on deck. Hoping to get a chance to hit. Ball 3, or strike 3. And the throw gets away! Run scores 20-13. Runners on second and third. 2-2 to count. Warhawks are down to their last strike again. That misses. And this game still has a pulse. Full count. Daisy Paul hoping to get a chance to bat. That's in there, and that will do it for this one. Warhawks score a season-high 13, but come up short, losing to the Verdun Blue Jays 20-13. Your game MVP with 3 hits, 2 stolen bases, 4 runs driven in. Number 27, Guatahayani Barnes. What a great game out there. Could have went with Delabusta as well. Could have went with Hazel Zachary. But we're going to go with the player who had the most runs driven in on the game, and that would be 27 in red. Your final score, Verdun Blue Jays 20, Kahnawake Warhawks 13. I'm Brandon Bordeaux for Baby Blue Memories. We're out of here. Ana, Gi, Wahi.